I think I have to make a public announcement, an apology. On behalf of 5 people who were mad, they were like, that last episode was so good! How could you call it mid? Let me explain, okay? Let me explain. When I said mid, it wasn't really about the episode itself. The episode itself, objectively acknowledged. Great episode in terms of developing the characters, right? More than just a fight show, the deep character interactions. Hiragi, what he did to Kaji, Kaji is now doing to Sakura. Sakura learning from the whole experiences that he's not alone, right? We got all of that, absolutely. What I'm talking about is from the perspective of a content creator who's trying to cover Windbreaker, when I've noticed that many average people, and you shouldn't be gatekeeping, but it is an absolute fact that when you have back-to-back episodes that is dealing with more low-key setup development of characters, people lose interest really fast. And I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing in terms of what an anime should be, but if you want more people enjoying the shows, having that 2 weeks basically be like nothing will really frustrate the audience and won't even watch it. That's what I'm talking about. The pacing I think would have been better if they somehow combined last and the previous episode, right? The last 2 episodes together somehow, or even skip, you know, the aftermath of Anzai and his friends, because who really gives a fuck about them? They should have done more of Sakura and his group, but hey, it is what it is. I think now we're going to be starting a brand new arc revolving that random person with a tattoo, Frank, right? He's the one that's like setting up Keel and sponsoring them and shit, at least the organization that he belongs to. Let's see what happens today. Thank you, Raikou and FV, for the 4 months. Why am I streaming on Kick for some week? Because I made a whole video on that. Literally, the most recent video I posted, it's like a 20-minute video going on full detail of why it was Kick and now Twitch. Go check that one out. Is that a noose? Tightrope walking. Yo, these visuals though. Is this Nire? Who is this? I can't recognize the voice. New character? Is it Sakura or is... I honestly can't tell. I think we had imagery like this in season 1. I forget exactly what it was, but maybe it was the fight against Togamain group, right? Yeah. We had a very similar visualization of like tightrope walking for Sakura, I think, right? It's Sakura. What did the adults say? It's not easy for people to live their lives. Yeah, no shit. So why are you making it harder for me? Life is just eternal suffering, so why are you trying to make Sakura's life even worse? He's salaryman, man. That's actually so sad. Jump, you got friends. Yeah, you got friends. Jump. The sapling growing, the blooming flowers. Man, that imagery was actually amazing. What that tightrope walking was symbolizing, again, callback to season 1 stuff. That's kind of fucked that like you have only lived in this kind of situation and this environment where you thought this is normal. And everything is just normal. It's kind of like that in the other show, 2 Perfect Saint too. I doubt the audience watching Windbreaker would watch 2 Perfect Saint, but it's like being gaslit and manipulated into such a shitty lifestyle to think that it became normal, and now you think that like this is just standard, and now you can't even imagine what a better life you have.
Sakura-san.
Yo, the homies, they do everything but study. I don't think they have a teacher, guys. Whey protein 100. Actually, you should be getting whey protein isolate. Isolate better, cleaner, more protein. I don't know. I think it's pretty much the same shit. The captain's back, boys.
Sakura-san.
Who? Who? Oh, the boys. Oh, I know them. Yo, they got colored hair and cool designs. I know them. Who? I just don't know.
今日も休みかと思って心配してたんですよ。
顔色はいいね。さくらちゃんも熱。
失礼やで桐生君。足も筋トレしすぎて熱
やってんすか。
Getting a fever from working out?
あれどうしたんですかさくら。今日戻りきってないんです
Does
か。
he want to say thank you? Thank you. With the blush. Oh, wait. Back to the tightrope.
思いっきり飛び込んでこい。
That jump also so perfect with the visualization of the
お
tightrope.
前らに
I want to say
言いたいことがある。
it's thank you, isn't it?
俺は自分で全部何とかすることが当てないと思ってた。でもできなかったおまけに自分に腹が立ってに当たり散らすようなやつだ。
Yeah, they are shook that he's opening up like
ダサく
this.
てがっかりしたと思う。
Nah,
でも
nobody
それ
thinks
が俺
that.
なんだ。この間みたいにきっとまた迷惑を思う。
Yeah, that's fine. Because the homies got your back.
だからごめん。
Nah. Psycho. Oh, he'll say the short form instead. That's still big. Coming from him. I really thought that he was gonna say thank you. Bro, we were having a moment there. What the fuck? This should be a moment of like that line from ReZero when Subaru is always like, I'm sorry. But Emilio's like, 1,000 sorries is not as good as a thank you, right? You shouldn't be saying sorry here. You should be saying thank you.
さくらさん。
てえな、何すんだ。そんなところにいるか。
Kinda true.
いいぞ杉下。はい。
Never mind, they're just fucking him up now.
何。
Nah, they just wrestling.
ねえさ、ふざけたこと言ってんじゃねえぞ。
さくらちゃん、それはちょっとひどいんじゃない。
美学がない
Let
わ。
him cook.
心外だね。
They care about
自
you,
分の
man.
ダセえとこ白状した風だけだってのは、
Mm.
見てりゃわかんだよ。
Yo, Ansa getting a great scene right
でもそれ
now.
が
Holy shit,
な
the
んだってん
lighting.
だ。みんなが傷ついたことに傷ついて。クソ。
Sugishita couldn't even be bothered to fucking stand up and watch the entire thing. Now he's just going back to sleep. But I'd like to think he's actually listening and he's just being a tsundere.
マジどうしてがっかりするんだよ。お前が俺たちに当たりたちがお前にするのに、なんで謝られなきゃなんねえんだよ。
Because he blames himself so
俺た
much.
ちは奴らだと思ってんのか。ふざけんな。つがここにいるわけねえだろうが。
Are you sure this is a school? I didn't see teachers.
不器用真っ先に突っ込んでくかっけえお前を
You're awesome! Oh,
めちゃくちゃ気に入ってんだ。
they like it! Oh my goodness. Oh, the soundtrack. It's all swelling up for a beautiful moment. There it is. The jump he made. I don't know why I was expecting like a giant lotus petal to like catch him after falling from the tightrope. I still think it would hurt like crazy if you jumped and landed on grass like that from that height. Anyways, this is his friends. This is a different environment you can live without having a tightrope around. So right in the middle. Enlighten. Okay, the tightrope actually wasn't that. I don't know. I thought I was like really high up and you die on fall damage. That's why I made that lotus petal comment. It's actually it's not even that far.
ここがいい。ここにいたい。
さくらくん、迷惑をかけたりかけられたりすることはいいんだよ。君はずっと一人だったみたいだから、急には無理だろうけど、慣れていくといいよ。
Mad Dog's still sleeping. He really didn't listen to any of that.
それにしたってうちの窮地すぎる。まただー。というわけでさくら、今日放課後会をやるぞ。
All right, party time.
お前飯。
Yo,
俺焼肉がいい。そんな金ねえ。
Bill's on Umemiya.
もんじゃ。お前が決めろ。何でもいいから。あ？こんなこと。
Man, I really thought that a different character like Nire or Suo or someone else would be the one to, have Anzai's role today. Anzai's had some crazy lines, man. I hope his name is Anzai and not his friend during the Kill arc.
さくらくんの食べたいものでいいと思うよ。
俺の食べたいもん。
K barbecue, hot pot, all you can eat sushi.
オムライス。
What? At the cafe? Alright,
じゃあ
let's
店
go.
はポトスだな。全員入れるか？あそ
I wonder how many of them are actually like, fuck. Omurice, bro? Are you serious? We could have gone to anywhere. Like, we could have gone to like Shabu Shabu. We could have gone to like, you know, some Wagyu beef A5 shit grilling. You taking us to fucking Omurice? I wonder if some of them are just acting like, oh yeah, great Omurice, bro. I'm down, bro. Jesus Christ, Captain.
全員もうまいよな。
そうなのか？
さくらくん、元気になってよかったね。ニレくんどうかしたの？
What's he thinking about?
今日はどうしたの？いつもならさくらくんが弱気なこと言えば。
Yeah, today was all Anzai instead.
ちょっと今日はそれにしてもさくらさん元気になってよかったですね。
人数分のオムライス作れた？バカなのあんたら、チャー飲めチャー。
そこが一
Yo,
度で。
build them. You're gonna make a lot of money. I picked this place.
体調
Yo,
はもういいの？
昨日は悪かったな。
yesterday.
器は今度返し。
Yo, did the boys hear that?
あんたまだ熱あるの？
ほら、主役は奥行けよ。
The main character needs to be in the back. True. I thought that some of the other students would be here like, what? Yo, Big Sis was at Sakura's place and you guys were together? What the hell happened? Someone called Umemiya.
主役は奥行け奥。
わかった、押すな。
He is the main character,
ポ
literally.
トスのオムライス最高。だよな。
ここ買ってきたばっかなのに。
よっしゃ。クラも自分のダセーとこ白状したし。
Let's all say lame
俺ら
shit.
もダセーとこ暴露
Yeah,
大会。
great secrets. This motherfucker Nire. All right. Let's get intimate, guys. Let's have a heart to heart, and everyone's gonna say something embarrassing about themselves. Nire immediately, I'm locked in. I'm documenting this shit. I will write down every single thing about you guys.
暴露大会。いいぜ。じゃあ高梨からな。いいだし。
Okay, this is Takanashi. This guy, I think, is like kind of important, like Anzai, right? Like clearly not as important as Suo, Sakura, Nire, and the other like core main characters. But this is like right that tier below where they still have some design. His hair is like slicked back and colored, and you know has a little nod and has a couple lines here and there. They're more like memorable, like B tier side supporting cast.
実は俺、
Fair. What the fuck?
あの硬いやつの裏が。
Okay, that laugh was kind of funny. The bug, not really, but that laugh in the face, yes.
違うダメなの。
Great voice acting.
あの硬いやつの裏側とか考えただけで。
に喧嘩できるのにね。
まさか虫が弱点とは。
よっしゃ。
Literally writing
次は
notes.
わしは
Yeah, yeah, what?
お化けが怖いね。時も全部電気をつけへんと怖いし。
Fair, fair.
シャンプーする時も
That's what his hair looks like, you know, without the band.
気を
Okay.
つけへん。シャンプーする時も目閉じられへんね。
That's fucked. Built up
痛いね。
tolerance.
でも目つむるよりマシや。さくらくんも怖いよな。どんだけ鍛えとってもかなわへんやん。
True.
触ることすら。
You need to train your brain muscle instead and be able to realize that ghosts aren't real, bro.
あ、わかったわかった。なんで抜くんだよ。わかったならよかった。同じだって。みんな弱いところもかっこ悪いところもある。
Hmm.
だけどそれはもない。
So, what's your lame
み
thing?
んなそうなんだよ。
I think Suo's hiding a big secret from us. Nothing.
俺はまんじゅうが怖いかな。
Manju pastries?
まんじゅうってあの食うやつか？
Why would you be
当たって
scared of
腹
it?
壊し。
信じちゃった。
嘘なのか？
いやー
でもスオさん、納豆が嫌いなんじゃなかったですか？
Of course, he's got details on that.
誰にそんなデマ
Nah,
聞いた
not
の？
rumor. That
い
reaction
ろん
was
な人に
real.
誰かは覚えてないです。
These guys did.
コトハちゃんコトハちゃん。
I think that there is something significant happening here with Suo. He's not telling us everything. I think he is one of the most interesting characters in this show. Remember that one moment in episode 2 where he pulled up and it had one of the greatest moments ever, right, in the season so far? The camera just like pans to him, slow motion. He's pulling up and he fucks up a random NPC. And then Sakura like stops Suo from almost like killing him. And Suo is like, that's why you're the captain. There's also moments in season 1 where they're like, they don't really know about his backstory, right? It's a very mysterious background and apparently he used to go berserk or something. Anyways, he's hiding shit. There's a lot to him that he just won't say, and the author's obviously keeping him like separate for a different arc. He's probably gonna have I would assume he's gonna have a big arc about his story.
に誰かは覚えてないです。
納豆ある？
あ
よっしゃ買ってくれ
They want to eat it
今日
to
は
test
さ
it?
くらくんのための会なんだよ話してくれよな
Yo,
そんな
feed
こ
him
とな
not
い
to.
よでも主役のさくらくんを置いて出ていくっていうのは
Oh, he smiled and laughed. That's rare. Everyone is shook. Everyone's like, what? Who are you?
なんだよ
Even his ears are blushing.
ほらとさくら笑うぞさくらくんそんなに安売りしちゃダメだよ
Cheap? That's not
ほ
cheap.
らだから言ったでしょ正解だったよよか
I knew Kotoa looked different today. I'm like, different hairstyle? Yes. Looks good.
よかった
さあとはスオの納豆待ちだそういうこ
あれさくらたち来てるじゃん
Boss
もし
man.
かして盛り上がってんな何話してんだろ
絶対行くな
Yuragi's like, don't ruin the vibes.
混ざりて
Nah, let the freshmen have their time.
空気読めよ
It's her again. Yo, the cross-dressing character. I need to know more about them. Yeah, that one. Uh-huh. What was that? What was that? Nice smile? No blush. Questioning? Is he down bad? Or is he like, huh? She's one of the 4 emperors, right? Oh man, someone's gonna get fucking mad and go like, how dare you misgender our queen? She does not refer to she. She's not trans. She's cross-dressing and said it's a he. I don't know. They haven't fucking given me the pronouns. Give me something to work with.
あー随分苗が大きくなってますね
なってきたし朝晩の冷え込みも緩い桜の木もあっという間に
そんなことよりこれ何の圧帰るところに放送が入って見回りや用事がないやつは屋上
Emergency call by
1年から
Umenia.
3年が関係なく集まってこんなに集まってどうすんだよ別にどうもしねえ梅宮の方的に懇親会を
Random meetings, kind of annoying.
よ
Could be an email
お疲れ様で
instead.
す
That's right. We have is this the 4 heavenly kings, right? The 4 emperors of Bofurin or something? Hiragi is one of them, right?
だからな梅宮がいろいろなやつと話してってのもあるが全員が全員とつながれるよ
What's he doing? I don't know. He's like, look at the plants. look at the plants. It's gonna go up.
全員とつながれるようにこういう機会を作りたかったんだと
なる
Of
ほど
course, he writes that note down.
いろんなやつに
Bro
野
made
菜
so
の
hold his
成長を
cup.
見てほ
くれ見てくれ可愛いだろ
Sugishita literally just looks at like, bro is so awkward. He just stands there.
くんツアーガイド見たくなってる
俺たちもさっき大きくなったって話してたんです
泣いて喜ぶぞ次何飲むかな
There she is again. Yo, what's she about? Come on. Oh, yeah, she a baddie. Oh, hello. Is she a girl though? Oh. She is tall.
やけにタッパが
The tallest here, maybe.
やっと会えたわ
Hey,
声沸騰
what'd you expect? You really thought she was a girl, bro? Womanly charm still. Would?
会
会えたわ
I don't know why I was expecting Dio's voice actually. You know? I feel like Dio's too busy just going tasty in Evil Lord Isekai anime right now. But anyways, first interaction with her.
やっと会えたわ
声沸騰
What are you all about?
椿野さん
男
Chill.
さくらさんは四天王の一
The
人なん
4
ですよ
kings, the 4 heavenly
いいのよ
emperors.
いいのよこんなんでも
Shitenno. Yeah, how big? I bet she's the most hung here, bro. I bet if there was like a fucking tier list like of girth and just fucking length, for some reason I feel like she's on top.
だよでも呼び方は
Tsubaki-chan.
だと嬉しい
Tsubaki-chan. What's going on,
椿ちゃ
Tsubaki-chan?
んさんはさくらさん
Sakura is the
そりゃ
talk
あ
of
れ
the
だけ派手
school.
に動いてるしね面白いわね
Chan-san?
何よ
Tsubaki-chan-san?
りもその外見
ち超好き
You like the tsundere look?
めちゃイカす竹感もちょうどいいわね
Glaze.
色も肌の色に合ったちょうどいい白ね
You know, no one really ever compliments him about that, right? Everybody like hates him and is like, what are you dyeing your hair for? What the fuck is wrong with you? It might be one of the few characters that ever has like said, wow, this looks good on you.
っていうかさくらくん 椿さんは顔合わせの時にはいたの
Chan! I remember her back
うち
then.
男子校だよ。
うるせえ。いるからいるんだろうとしか
It's a compliment, I think.
男がそんな格好してんなよって思うわよね。くれると嬉しいわ。
少しびっくりしただけだ。その格好が悪いわけじゃねえし。
Okay, okay. Oh, it's not bad, huh? Hmm? Oh! We got a big sister now?
ちょっと椿、その辺にしときな。
Bear hug. Wait, what the hell just happened? Sakura's soul is leaving the body due to the hug, and Tsubaki shoves it back in. See this shit? You're like, where are you going? Get that shit back in! So already Tsubaki has shown us through power scaling that she can interact with the supernatural. That's pretty significant, right? I think we should take note of that. Nire, take note of this.
やだ。紹介するわね。
Twins?
たち。こっちがお兄ちゃんの榊清流で。
Sakaki twins. No.
仲良くしてね。
Brothers, not twins. They're like very similar though. It's just that one has more like crinkly, curvy hair. And this one has like more straightish hair. Kind of, yeah, it's the... Anakoji has like a two-part, you know? This is like the Anakoji hair. It reminds me of a character from Prince of Tennis that they hail as like the Emperor. I forgot his name though.
どこのカラコン使ってるのかと思ったけど、裸眼なんだね。髪もじ。
Oh.
そんなジロジロ。
What did you do?
私は見られるの好きだけど。
Okay.
椿が言うなよ。
The crinkly hair one in the back is more reserved and doesn't really, I don't know, get involved, huh? But the straighter hair one is more extroverted. Yeah, Atobe, that's the one. Atobe hair from Prince of Tennis. Every time he's about to play a match, the entire school just starts chanting. It's all girls. And bro pulls up and everyone's like, Atobe! Atobe! The king! The emperor! And then he pulls up and he goes... Then he says, the emperor's here. And everyone goes, ah! Anyways, we should watch that anime.
私は見られるの好きだけど。
椿が言うなよ。
おーい、飲み物みんなと梅宮特製豚汁もある
Oh,
ぞ。
prepared food.
食って
Wow.
くれ。
Yo, the hair looks fine there.
私も食
You know, the maiden's heart wants to look good and be desired, and you know, fixing hair and stuff like that in front of somebody that you desire is a just body language. It's okay. Sakura looks shocked. He's still staring. He's like,
私も
what?
食べる。
He is dazed and confused.
おいしい。出し加減さ。
Oh, maybe with
出
Kokoa.
すか店。店名は。
さくらさんもどうぞ。
まったく。いくらでも惚れ直す。
Huh? Oh. Sakura got. He's like, what? You and Umemiya what? Oh, wait, what? Huh?
はあ、すごくあったまる。
Dude, he shook. That fall back in love. I think he's misinterpreting what she
そん
said.
なに熱かった。
あー、これはですが、人の行為が醸し出す仕草や雰囲気に
True.
ビってしまうんです。
True, true.
なので椿さんの
True. Perfect analysis, Suo. Oh! What is that, bro? Got the heartbeat. Doki Doki.
椿は分かりやすいからな。鈍い俺でも分
してるつもりなんだよ。いやもう。まあ。
Oh.
っていうかさくら、あんたウブなのね。
He's pretty pure.
また赤くなった。悪かったな。うん、悪くない。私の気持ちにまっすぐ反応してくれてありがとう。
Oh! We've granted the favor. I think this is huge, bro. Because, like, she's one of the 4 heavenly emperors here, right? The 4 heavenly kings or something. Huge connections.
ねえ椿。もうそろそろ
うっかりしてた。
あそこまだ行ってたのか。
What place?
ええ、私たち行くわね。
What place?
気ぃつけてな。
Bye. Yo, number. Can I have your number? Yo, get a number.
なんだよ。
Come with me.
私とデートしない？
Date? Okay. A place I belong. Post-credit scene? Yeah, are we going to the script? Yeah, are we going to the strip club of the opening? Hold up, let's check out the chibi scenes.
なってよかったですね。
うん、そうだね。
そういえばスオさん
なんだ。
はどうしてですか？何かトラウマ？
ニレ君？
はい。
That silence there.
嫌いじゃないよ。
I hate it.
でもはもない噂
So
が入っちゃったら
Yo, so might burn this notebook up. Okay, that's so really hates Nato to the point that he might burn up Nire's notebook. And that's it. This was set up into next arc, I think. I wanted to see more like perspectives from who the antagonists are going to be, but that's probably going to be next episode. So integral character of this arc is going to be Tsubaki. She is one of the 4 heavenly kings here. So it's Hiragi, Tsubaki. Umemiya is part of the 4 heavenly kings, right? Or maybe I'm wrong and there's like 2 other ones and Umemiya is at the very top. Anyways, very important connection. So I can refer to her as she. Just easier that way because it's not Tsubaki-san, it's Tsubaki-chan. And I think that she might be more hung than any other character here. Are we actually going to the strip club? Because in the opening, again, there is a scene. This scene right here, right? For some reason, oh, no, this is just fighting. No, right over here. There is an actual strip club scene. I remember looking at the opening and I'm like, what the hell is happening? Maybe that's just a part-time job. Maybe because she got bills to pay. Great development stuff for Sakura stuff. The entire gang is getting closer. We got new leaders, right? And new like different teams we're interacting with. And maybe next episode, we're actually going to go to a strip club and shit's going to go down. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlists for even more content. And until next time, take care.